All right, guys, we've got a lot to look at here. We've got a lot going on across the board in terms of big weather-making activity. We can see Hurricane Florence. It has unexpectedly swelled to a Category 3 rather quickly. It's not said to be a threat to land, but we're going to look at some of these projections over here on Windy. And like I said, we've got a lot going on here in terms of big air masses that are swirling up. I want you to pay attention. We have several. We got one situated right here over Canada. We've got another one right off the coast, and this is a strong one. It's just sitting here spinning in place. Then we have Florence right here with another system right behind it, and this is Hurricane Alley. This is where all that warm air likes to come off of Africa, hit the ocean, come through here, hit cooler air and water, and then spin up these hurricanes that send them right this way. Now, this is what I want to do. Take a look here at Gordon. Gordon impacting Alabama and Mississippi. I'm going to put this into motion. Now watch this thing. This does some strange things. This thing kind of just lingers around as it's going west over Arkansas. It's still maintaining its eye per these models. So at first glance you're thinking, okay, this isn't going to affect the regions over here. Then things start to change. As soon as it passes Fort Smith, heads up here towards Springfield, it hooks east. Now headed toward St. Louis, and it still has an I formation. Passes St. Louis, going through Illinois, and headed toward the Great Lakes before this thing goes up into that region and starts to flatten out. Now I'm going to take this back. Now that's some movement there. That's covering some ground coming in here. That's coming in straight up through here and then hooking back right up toward the Great Lakes. So this whole area could see a bunch of rain get dumped because of the system and how it's going to act here. Now, let's take a look here at this one. Starting at today on Wednesday. Put it into motion and we'll skip to Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It looks like we got two systems that spin up back here. Interesting. As this one's just sitting here gaining energy. Luckily, well, as I say that, it starts moving west by next Wednesday. And it makes landfall per these models by next Thursday right into the Carolinas. And right now, it's a Category 3. And you can see these other storms are projected. Back this up a little bit. They split up. One takes the southern track, the other one takes a northern track. And I believe it's these two coming in behind it. If they take these paths and they stay there, they're going to work to drive Florence into the East Coast. I don't know what kind of steam it's going to have by then. This is something we're going to have to keep an eye on. I mean, things could change and this thing could get kicked well north or something. As of right now, very interesting models. Now, they did say they expected Gordon to dump a lot of rain. Now you're seeing why. This thing is going to hook back in and just hang out over this whole section. It's just going to get dumped on. Then, you're talking by next Thursday. Potential landfall of a hurricane on the East Coast. Let's back out. Let's take a look at a couple other things here real quick. I'm concerned about what's going on with Hawaii as well. And look at this. Back-to-back systems barreling over here, right off the same heat line. Right through here, where all these systems like to kick up. Going to take this into Thursday, into Friday. You can see per these models, the system's trying to jump up over top of Hawaii there. Let's see where they got this next one going. Oh, we got big systems bearing down. Large, wide systems coming through up here in the frame. This is into next Monday. And by next Tuesday, it has this storm system, because primarily this one comes down and controls it. It has it hitting Hawaii. So Hawaii could get hit by that storm system. And that looks like it could pass over the southern volcanic region. That's something we're going to have to pay attention to. As Gordon came through, we had witnessed an odd quake in the Jamaica region and then another one in eastern Texas. That, to me, is a sign of the pressure affecting the land masses. And you're seeing that. I've seen it time and time again, actually. It's happening more and more. So when you see big systems come through certain areas, they can trigger quakes because of all the pressure. They create massive amounts of pressure. Okay? And all that's bearing down on everything below. So that is a look here at the systems. Gordon going to take a wild path through the Midwest. And we have Florence we're going to keep an eye on, as well as this system that could clip Hawaii, all here within the week. So that's a look at things. Stay tuned for more. Hit me up, dabu7yahoo.com. You got anything you want me to report on? Until next time, this has been Dabu7. Much love, y'all.